Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So we move on to the next chapter of our curriculum. It's called substitute, also known as Badl. So it consists of an ism followed by another ism. The second ism clarifies and gives more detail about the first ism. So in between the two isms, the translation implies in other words. So an example here is Yusuf, and in brackets, in other words, the principle is here. So if one of the two isms is removed, the sentence still makes sense. So if you remove the principle, Yusuf is here, still makes sense. Or if you remove Yusuf, then we can say the principle is here, and that still makes sense. So the two isms match in status. So some examples. The first is bin nasiya, nasiyatin kazibatin hadiyatin. So by the furlock, a lying sinning furlock. So the bin nasiyati is the first ism, and it's attached with the harf of jar bi, and therefore it's in jar in status. And the second ism is nasiyatin, which is in jar status also, because the status matches between the two isms. That's what happens in badl. The two isms match in status. So the badl between the two isms both match in status and can replace each other. So the second ism is a mawsuf, which is highlighted in yellow, and the final two isms at the end of this example are both sifas, so meaning they're descriptive words. They match the mawsuf in all four properties: gender, number, type, and status, and is highlighted in blue. Another example for ila adin ahum hudan. And so this means, and to Ad was sent their brother Hud. So ahahum is the first ism and is in nasab status. And this is, you know it's in nasab status because of the word aha. If you remember, it's one of those special mudafs that you recognize what status is in by the letter. So the alif at the end of aha gives it away that it's in nasab status. And the second ism is hudan, and that's also in nasab status. So the two isms in badal always match in status. So the badal between the two isms both match in status and can replace each other. So if you removed one, it still makes sense. So we can say into Ad their brother, like was sent their brother. Or you can say into Ad was sent Hud alayhi salam. So as per usual, at the end of every chapter, we always advise to review the vocabulary list chapter at the end of this book. Ideally, at the end of every session, this curriculum is studied, so that your Arabic grammar knowledge increases with your vocab knowledge, inshallah.